All right, ready to dive in. Today, it's all about chicken meal prep. We've got tips, tricks, and tons of tasty ideas to help you kind of conquer the kitchen, and get back some of that precious time.
Yeah. We're not just talking like sad, dried chicken breasts, though. This is about making chicken the star for the whole week, Like vibrant Mediterranean bowls
Nice.
to maybe some fiery Mexican fiestas.
Love it.
And keeping it simple,
Yeah.
budget-friendly, and of course, delicious.
Well, and you'd be surprised how this one protein can be like a total chameleon in the kitchen. To show you how prepping ahead can make healthy eating feel like a total breeze.
What's so cool is like the sources really emphasize how you can like tailor chicken meal prep to fit any lifestyle.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Like if you're a busy professional, a student who's always on the go, or just, someone who wants to spend less time cooking, more time doing the things they love, there's something here for everyone.
Okay, let's get into it. What are like the core concepts here?
Yeah.
I mean, our sources all seem to agree. Chicken is the MVP of meal prep.
For sure.
Why is that?
Well, it's affordable, stores well,
Yeah.
and you can cook it in endless ways.
So versatile.
Right. Plus, it's a lean protein that's going to help you stay full and energized throughout the day.
And one thing I thought was really cool is they debunk this myth that you need like a fully stocked gourmet kitchen to meal prep.
Right. You really just need like some basic containers, a good knife.
Basics.
A little planning.
Yeah, that's interesting. I used to struggle with that, actually. Like, I thought I needed all these fancy gadgets and tools.
Yeah.
Turns out you can get amazing results with just the basics.
Absolutely. They like debunk a lot of these common misconceptions,
Yeah, for sure.
For example, one source tackles this fear of blandness
Okay.
that some people associate with chicken.
It does have that reputation, yeah.
It's all about choosing the right cooking method. Right.
Flavor combinations.
Okay, speaking of flavor combinations, the sources give us a ton of inspiring ideas here.
Oh, yeah.
To, get those creative juices flowing.
For sure.
They start with some classic chicken meal prep staples, like roasted chicken and veggies.
Yeah, I love that.
Chicken thighs with quinoa and broccoli.
Mm-hmm.
Even like a reinvented chicken salad.
Yeah.
These are great starting points, right?
Absolutely.
Especially if you're like new to meal prepping.
But what I really appreciate is they don't stop there.
Okay.
They push you to think beyond the basics.
I like that.
And explore different cuisines.
Awesome.
They specifically highlight Mediterranean chicken bowls.
Okay.
With those bright, fresh flavors like lemon, herbs, feta.
Love it.
Or Asian-inspired teriyaki chicken.
Yeah.
With that sweet and savory glaze. Or even like fragrant Thai curry with coconut milk and all those aromatic spices.
That sounds amazing.
Right. They make such a good case for using chicken as like this blank canvas.
Totally.
For global flavors.
Totally.
I'm already like picturing a week of meals inspired by, different corners of the world.
Right. It's like turning meal prep into a culinary adventure.
Exactly.
And it's not just like vague ideas.
Right.
They really delve into specific flavor profiles.
Okay.
And ingredients that go well with chicken.
That's really helpful.
They emphasize how important bright acidity is in Mediterranean dishes.
Yeah.
They recommend lots of lemon juice, zest, even like preserved lemons.
Oh, wow.
To add that tang.
For those Asian-inspired dishes, do they have any tips?
Oh, yeah. They stress balancing the sweet, salty, and savory.
Okay.
They suggest things like soy sauce, mirin, ginger, garlic.
Oh, yeah.
To create those complex layers of flavor.
It's not just throwing like random ingredients together.
No. It's about understanding like the nuances of different cuisines and applying those principles to your chicken meal prep.
Okay.
And that's what makes this depth dive so valuable,
Yeah.
It's not just recipes.
Right.
It's like a masterclass in flavor.
I like that. And they don't forget about the practical side of things either.
Oh, no.
They offer really helpful tips
to
make your chicken meal prep both budget-friendly and time efficient.
One thing that really stood out to me is buying chicken in bulk.
Okay. Yeah.
When it's on sale.
Makes sense.
They suggest portioning it out, freezing what you don't need right away.
Smart.
That way you're always prepared with that protein staple.
Yeah.
without, breaking the bank.
Such a good strategy.
That's right.
And they also talk about, like, incorporating affordable ingredients.
Yeah, yeah.
Like beans, lentils, frozen veggies.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great way to stretch your budget, add some nutritional variety.
Absolutely. And speaking of variety, one source really gets into batch cooking.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that.
Yeah. So this basically means cooking a large amount of chicken all at once,
Right.
using a method like roasting,
Yeah.
grilling, or even slow cooking.
This is where it gets interesting, I think.
Totally.
I've always been a little hesitant to try batch cooking.
Oh, why is that?
I'm always worried about, like, the chicken drying out,
Yeah.
becoming bland.
Yeah, that's a valid concern.
Yeah.
But the source offers some great solutions.
Okay, good.
They suggest slicing or shredding the chicken
Okay.
after it's cooked,
Okay.
storing it in separate containers
Okay.
with different sauces or seasonings.
Ooh, interesting.
So you have a variety of like pre-cooked chicken
Yeah.
ready to go,
Oh,
each with its own unique flavor.
I love that.
Right? It's like having a build your own chicken bowl bar
Yes.
right in your fridge.
In your fridge, exactly.
So you could have one container with spicy peanut sauce
Yeah.
for that Asian-inspired dish,
Mm-hmm.
another with a lemon herb marinade for that Mediterranean vibe, and another, maybe, with a smoky barbecue sauce.
Oh, yeah.
For a classic American flavor.
So good.
The possibilities are endless.
And by batch cooking at the beginning of the week, you're saving so much time later.
Absolutely. It's working smarter, not harder.
They also talk about investing in good quality compartmentalized containers.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not just about, like, aesthetics, right?
Yeah.
It's about functionality.
Totally.
Good containers keep your food fresh, prevent leaks,
Yeah.
make portion control way easier.
One source recommends glass or BPA-free plastic.
Okay.
They emphasize choosing durable containers,
Yeah.
ones that are microwave safe,
Right.
dishwasher safe,
Mm.
that can handle, all the meal prep.
Yeah, that's a really helpful tip. I know from experience those like flimsy containers,
Yeah.
they just lead to spills, freezer burn, and like just chaos in the fridge.
It's worth it to invest in those good quality containers.
For sure.
It'll make your meal prep life so much easier.
So much easier.
And more enjoyable, too.
Absolutely. They don't stop at the containers, though.
No, they don't.
They also give some really good tips for like streamlining the whole cooking process.
Yeah.
For instance, they recommend utilizing your oven efficiently by roasting vegetables
Yeah.
alongside your chicken.
At the same time.
That's such a good way to like maximize your time and energy, right?
Exactly.
Like you can roast a sheet pan of chicken and veggies and then use those in different combos throughout the week.
Exactly. And they also suggest prepping ingredients in advance.
Oh, yeah, good tip.
So like chopping your vegetables,
Yeah.
measuring out spices, even pre-portioning things like nuts and seeds at the beginning of the week.
Yeah, that way when it's time to cook, you're not scrambling.
Exactly.
It's about setting yourself up for success.
Exactly. They really highlight the importance of planning and prep
Yeah.
to make meal prep a seamless and enjoyable experience.
And they don't shy away from the challenges
No.
that people face with meal prep.
Right.
They offer practical solutions for like everything.
Oh, yeah, like avoiding meal fatigue to minimizing food waste.
One thing that I thought was really good was creating a meal prep system that works for you.
Totally.
Right.
They acknowledge that everyone's, lifestyle is different.
Yeah.
Their preferences are different.
Yeah.
So there's no one size fits all.
They encourage you to experiment, right?
Yes.
With recipes,
Yeah.
techniques, strategies.
To find what suits your needs best.
Find your meal prep groove.
Exactly. And speaking of finding your groove, they offer some creative ideas to make meal prep more fun
Oh, okay.
and flavorful.
I like it.
They suggest experimenting with different marinades, sauces, spice blends.
You know, one thing that used to intimidate me about marinades was I thought they always took hours.
Oh, yeah.
But one source debunked that.
They did.
They said even a short marinating time can make a big difference.
Oh, for sure. They highlight understanding the science of marinades,
Good.
So like acids, like
Yeah.
lemon juice or vinegar, they work quickly
Okay.
to tenderize the meat.
Yeah.
And then herbs, spices, aromatics, those infuse over time.
So even if you only have like 30 minutes, you can still give your chicken that flavor boost.
Absolutely. They suggest using things like soy sauce,
Yeah.
garlic, ginger,
Hmm.
even a touch of honey or brown sugar for a quick and flavorful marinade.
Okay, that's a game changer. I'm definitely trying that.
Right.
What about spice blends?
Oh, they get into that too.
Okay.
Certain spices are just like perfect for chicken, you know?
Tell me everything.
Okay. So they highlight those warm spices.
Okay.
Like paprika, cumin, coriander, turmeric. These not only add incredible flavor, but they also have anti-inflammatory properties.
Oh, wow.
So they're a healthy addition too.
I love that they're thinking about like the health benefits
Yeah.
as well as the flavor.
Absolutely. They even have specific spice blend recipes for different cuisines.
Oh, cool.
For example, they have like this Moroccan-inspired blend
Okay.
with cumin, coriander, cinnamon, and ginger,
Yeah.
which would be amazing on grilled or roasted chicken.
And if you want some heat.
Oh, then they suggest chili powder,
Okay.
cayenne pepper, even smoked paprika.
So good.
They make a really interesting point about balancing flavors.
Okay.
So, like, if you're using lots of spices, you might want to add some sweetness or acidity
Right.
to round it out.
It's all about finding that balance.
Oh,
right?
actually.
What about herbs?
Oh, herbs are great. Have you ever considered them?
Yeah, I love fresh herbs. Like rosemary, thyme, oregano.
Yeah.
But I'm always worried they'll wilt if I like prep them ahead of time.
That makes sense. But they have a solution.
Okay, good.
Herb pastes.
Herb pastes.
Yeah. You blend fresh herbs with olive oil,
Okay.
garlic,
Yeah.
even lemon zest
Wow.
to create like this concentrated flavor bomb
Okay.
that'll last in your fridge for up to a week.
So you can have like a rosemary garlic paste
Yeah.
for roasted chicken, a cilantro lime paste for tacos, or like a basil pesto paste for pasta salad.
The possibilities are endless.
I love that. Okay, so herb pastes. Got to try that.
Yeah.
What about sauces?
Oh, sauces are like a game changer for adding flavor and moisture.
Yeah, but store-bought sauces can be full of sugar and sodium.
Oh, totally. And the sources, they address that.
Everything.
They actually have some recipes for homemade sauces.
Oh, nice.
That are both healthy and delicious.
I like it.
They have one for a creamy avocado sauce.
Okay.
That would be amazing on grilled chicken or fish. A vibrant chimichurri sauce.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect for like steak.
Yeah.
Or roasted veggies. And even like a smoky barbecue sauce made with natural sweeteners and spices.
That's awesome. I love that they're giving you like the tools to make your own.
Right.
It's so much healthier than store-bought.
And more satisfying.
And they also offer some good tips for like lightening up your meal prep.
Ooh, yeah, without sacrificing flavor though.
Without sacrificing flavor, which is key.
Of course.
I'm always looking for ways to make things healthier.
Yeah.
Without feeling like I'm missing out.
Totally. Well, one of their top recommendations is to choose lean cuts of chicken.
Okay.
So like boneless, skinless breasts or tenders.
Yeah.
They're lower in fat and calories, but can still be super flavorful with the right prep.
And what about cooking methods?
Oh, that's key too.
Yeah.
They suggest grilling, baking, or roasting
Okay.
instead of frying, which, adds all that unnecessary fat and calories.
And portion control too.
Go for sure.
Yeah.
Instead of like piling your plate with the chicken, they say, use it as a component
Yeah.
of a balanced meal
Okay.
with lots of veggies,
Yeah.
fruits, and whole grains.
It's about creating that well-rounded plate.
Exactly. That nourishes your body.
And being mindful of the ingredients you're using, right?
Yeah. They suggest swapping high-fat things like mayonnaise or sour cream for like Greek yogurt or avocado.
Okay, good swap.
Right. You can still have creamy, flavorful dishes without all the added fat and calories.
Okay.
And they also recommend cutting back on sugar and salt.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It can often achieve like the same flavor with less.
It's amazing how you can like make small changes.
Totally.
And it has such a big impact on your health.
Right. And they don't just focus on the physical aspects, though.
No.
They also address the mental and emotional side.
Yeah, interesting.
They emphasize finding joy in the process of cooking and eating.
I love that.
Right.
Right.
It's not just about fueling our bodies.
Yeah.
It's about nourishing our souls.
Exactly. Do they have any other tips for that?
Oh, yeah. They encourage experimenting with new flavors, trying different cuisines, and just finding what brings you pleasure in the kitchen.
And they remind us it's a journey.
Oh,
It's
absolutely.
not a destination, right?
It's about finding what works for you, adapting,
Yeah.
and celebrating those successes along the way.
Exactly. It's about creating a system that supports your health for the long term.
Exactly. All right, welcome back. So we've covered like the fundamentals of chicken meal prep.
Yeah.
Now let's get into some advanced techniques and strategies
Okay.
to really like take it to the next level.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
One thing that stuck with me from the sources was this idea of reverse meal prep.
Oh yeah,
Have you ever heard of that?
It's such a cool concept. So instead of cooking full meals ahead of time,
Okay.
you actually prep the components.
So you might have like cooked chicken,
Yeah.
roasted veggies, and prep grains all ready to go.
Exactly. So you don't have like a fully assembled meal.
Right.
You have like a fridge full of mix and match options.
Dude, so much flexibility.
Right.
Throughout the week.
Exactly.
You can assemble different bowls, salads, wraps,
Yeah.
depending on your mood,
Totally.
what you're craving. I love that.
It solves that problem of, getting bored with the same meal every day.
Yeah, for sure.
Plus, it streamlines reheating.
Oh, okay.
You don't have to reheat a whole dish, just the components you want.
That makes a lot of sense.
They also suggest thinking about your weekly schedule when you're planning.
Okay.
So, like, are there days where you'll be short on time
Yeah.
or energy?
For sure.
Those are perfect for, like, no-cook meals.
Pre-cooked meals. Okay, tell me more.
So think like salads, wraps,
Mm-hmm.
even overnight oats with, protein powder and berries.
Oh, yeah.
You can have all the components prepped, ready to go
Yeah.
in minutes.
A lifesaver on busy nights.
For sure.
Speaking of salads, one source had this really clever tip
Okay.
for keeping your greens crisp
Yeah.
all week long.
What is it?
They said, line your salad containers with paper towels
Oh, yeah.
to absorb that excess moisture.
It's a game changer. It keeps the greens from getting, like, soggy and wilted.
Have you tried that?
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. They also said to store your dressing separately.
Oh, yeah, good point.
So the greens don't get drenched.
It's all about those little details
Right.
that really elevate the whole experience.
And they don't just focus on, like, recipes and techniques.
Right.
They also get into the mental game of meal prep.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. They acknowledge that, like, motivation comes and goes.
For sure.
So it's important to find ways to stay inspired.
So how do they suggest combating, like, meal prep burnout?
Well, one source recommends setting realistic goals.
Okay.
So, like, don't feel like you have to prep every single meal
Right.
for the whole week.
Yeah.
Start small,
Okay.
maybe with just lunches
Yeah.
or dinners,
Mm-hmm.
and gradually increase.
As you get more comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about, making it work for your life and not the other way around.
I like that.
Another suggestion is to get, like, family or friends involved.
Oh, fun.
Make it, like, a social thing.
Yeah.
You could have, like, a meal prep party.
Oh, I love it.
Everyone contributes. Then you swap containers at the end.
That's awesome. It, like, turns it into a bonding experience
Yay.
instead of a chore.
And they also emphasize celebrating your successes.
Oh, that's important.
Like, be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
You're nourishing your body
Mm-hmm.
with healthy, homemade meals.
Exactly.
And don't be afraid to share.
Yeah. Share those meal prep creations.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like on social media. Yeah.
Or even with us at, www.forkandfry.com.
Show it off.
Speaking of inspiration, the sources offer tons of creative ideas
Okay.
for infusing your chicken meal prep with bold flavors.
Love it.
They really encourage you to experiment with marinades, sauces, and spice blends.
One thing that intimidated me about marinades
Yeah.
was I always thought they needed like hours of soaking time.
Oh, yeah.
But one source actually debunked that.
They did.
They said even a short marinating time can make a huge difference.
For sure. They talk about the science of marinades,
Okay.
like acids, lemon juice, or vinegar.
Yeah.
They work quickly to tenderize.
Okay.
But then herbs, spices, aromatics,
Yeah.
those infuse over time.
So even if you only have like 30 minutes,
Yeah.
you can still give it that flavor boost.
Totally. They suggest soy sauce,
Okay.
garlic, ginger,
Mm-hmm.
even a little honey or brown sugar
Oh, yeah.
for a quick marinade.
So good.
Right. What about spice blends?
Oh, they get into that too.
Okay.
Did you know that some spices are like especially good for chicken?
I'm all ears. Tell me everything.
Okay, so they highlight those warm spices:
Okay.
paprika, cumin, coriander, turmeric.
Yeah.
These not only add amazing flavor,
Mm-hmm.
but they also have like anti-inflammatory properties.
Oh, wow, the health benefits.
Right. So it's healthy and delicious.
I love that. And do they have, like, specific blend recipes?
They do
Okay.
for different cuisines.
That's cool.
Like they have this Moroccan-inspired spice blend
Okay.
with cumin, coriander, cinnamon, and ginger.
Yeah.
Amazing on grilled or roasted chicken.
Okay, and if you want a little heat?
Oh, then chili powder, cayenne pepper, or even smoked paprika.
So good.
Right. And they talk about like balancing flavors.
Okay.
So if you're using a lot of spices,
Yeah.
you might want to add a little sweetness or acidity.
Right, to kind of round it out.
Exactly.
What about herbs?
Oh, herbs are great. You know, I love fresh herbs.
Yeah.
Like rosemary, thyme, oregano.
Me too, but I always worry they'll wilt if I prep them ahead.
I know what you mean.
Right.
But they have a solution.
Okay, good.
Herb paste.
Herb paste.
Herb pastes, okay.
Yeah. You blend fresh herbs with olive oil,
Right.
garlic, maybe some lemon zest
Oh, yeah.
to create this, like, concentrated flavor bomb.
Okay.
It'll keep in the fridge for up to a week.
That's so smart.
Right.
So you could have like a rosemary garlic paste for chicken,
Yes.
cilantro lime for tacos, or basil pesto for pasta salad.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So many
I
possibilities.
love that. Okay, herb pastes. Gotta try it. What about sauces?
Oh, sauces can be a game changer,
Yeah.
you know, for flavor and moisture.
Yeah, but store-bought sauces. Like so much sugar and sodium.
Oh, totally. And the sources, they know that.
Okay.
They actually have some recipes for homemade sauces
Oh, nice.
that are like both healthy and delicious.
I like that.
They have one for a creamy avocado sauce.
Amazing on grilled chicken or fish.
Yeah.
A vibrant chimichurri sauce, perfect for steak,
Oh, yeah.
roasted veggies,
Mm-hmm.
even a smoky barbecue sauce made with natural sweeteners.
I love that they're giving you the tools to make your own sauces
Right. It's so much healthier.
and more satisfying, I think.
Absolutely. They also offer some tips for like lightening up your meal prep
Okay.
without losing the flavor, though.
Without sacrificing flavor, which is key.
Of course.
I'm always looking for ways to like make things healthier
Yeah.
without feeling like I'm missing out.
Totally. Well, one of their top tips is to choose lean cuts of chicken.
Okay.
So boneless, skinless breasts or tenders.
Yeah, those are the classics.
Right. They're lower in fat and calories,
Mm-hmm.
but you can still make them super flavorful.
What about cooking methods?
Oh, that's important too.
Yeah.
They recommend grilling, baking, or roasting
Okay.
instead of frying,
Yeah.
which adds, extra fat and calories.
And portion control. Right?
Oh, always. They say instead of piling your plate with chicken, use it as a component
Yeah.
of a balanced meal
Okay.
with lots of veggies, fruits, and whole grains.
It's about creating that well-rounded plate
Exactly. That nourishes your body.
and being mindful of the ingredients you're using.
Oh, for sure. Like swap out high-fat things,
Okay.
like mayo or sour cream
Yeah.
for Greek yogurt or avocado.
Oh, yeah, that's a good swap.
Right.
Much healthier.
And they recommend cutting back on sugar and salt.
Yeah.
You can often achieve like the same flavor with less.
It's amazing how small changes can make such a big difference
Right.
for your health.
And they don't just focus on the physical aspects either.
Right.
They also talk about like the mental and emotional side.
Interesting.
Yeah. Like they emphasize finding joy in the process.
Oh, I love that.
Right. It's not just about fueling your body.
Yeah.
It's about nourishing your soul too.
For sure.
So they encourage experimenting with new flavors, trying different cuisines,
Yeah.
and, just finding what brings you pleasure in the kitchen.
And they remind us it's a journey,
Oh, absolutely.
not a destination, right?
It's about finding what works for you, adapting, and celebrating those little victories along the way.
Exactly. It's about creating a system that supports your health for the long run.
Absolutely.
Welcome back. We're in the home stretch now of our chicken meal prep deep dive.
I know. I'm feeling pretty inspired to get cooking.
Me too. We've covered so much, like from basic recipes to global flavors, those time-saving hacks,
Yeah.
and like how to make meal prep a sustainable part of your life.
And it's amazing how much good information is in these sources.
Right.
It's clear the authors really want to empower people,
Yeah.
to take control of their nutrition and make healthy eating a joy.
Not a chore.
Exactly. One last point they make that really stuck with me is being adaptable.
Oh, okay.
Life happens, plans change.
Yeah, for sure.
And sometimes even the best meal prep schedule goes out the window.
Totally. They recommend having some backup options
Yes.
for those times when you just can't face cooking.
Like a few frozen meals in the freezer
Yeah.
or easy pantry staples.
It's like a safety net.
Right. For when life throws you a curveball.
It's a good reminder that meal prep isn't about being perfect.
No.
It's about setting yourself up for success.
Most of the time.
Right. And sometimes that means being flexible,
Yeah.
giving yourself a break.
Absolutely. They also encourage viewing meal prep as an experiment.
Okay.
So, try new things, adjust those recipes.
Yeah.
Find what works best for you.
There's no like one-size-fits-all approach.
Exactly. It's about finding a system that fits your preferences, lifestyle,
Yeah.
and dietary needs.
And most importantly, have fun with it.
Oh, yeah. Embrace that creativity.
Yeah.
Experiment.
Try new flavors.
Explore different cuisines.
And find joy in nourishing your body.
Exactly. So as we wrap up this deep dive into chicken meal prep,
Yeah.
what are some key takeaways?
What should people remember?
Well, chicken is it's so versatile
Yeah.
and affordable. It can be
Yeah.
the base for tons of delicious and healthy meals.
And don't be intimidated by the process.
No, not at all.
Meal prep can be as simple or as elaborate as you want.
Right.
Start small, experiment, and find what works for you.
And remember, it's a journey.
Yeah.
It's about those gradual changes, celebrating those victories,
Yeah.
and finding a system that supports your long-term health.
And most importantly, like you said, have fun.
Have fun with it.
Yeah. Try new things, explore, and find joy in nourishing your body.
Now we want to hear from you.
Yes?
Have you tried any of these ideas?
What are your go-to chicken recipes?
Share your creations, your tips.
Your meal prep triumphs on social media, or visit our blog at www.4canfry.com for even more inspiration.
Yeah, we can't wait to see what you come up with.
Until next time, happy cooking.